Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another Monsters video. So in today's video, I'm going to be hatching my 1000 monster, and this one's going to be special because we have Graciel, which is the new ancestral monster that just got released yesterday. So if you haven't watched yesterday's stream, make sure to do that. A lot of you guys tuned in and we went crazy. We played the treasure cave so many times, we gambled so much, and we actually was able to pull this monster from the Conjuring event. So I was able to get the monster. In today's video, I'm going to go ahead and do a review, full review. So I hope you guys are excited. If you are, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, it's going to get started. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys can see, we have the monster here ready to be hashed. Well, not ready to be hashed, but we're gonna gem it actually, 27 gems. But it's somewhat ready, you know what I mean? So a lot of you guys had asked me to do it during the stream, but I was like, nope, we're saving it for video. So here it is. So I'm super excited. And then I have 598 gems. And to make this even more special, ladies and gentlemen, we will be purchasing the giant chest of gems. I had to do it on my phone, but take a look at that, guys. It is purchasing, and there it is. It says you're all set. All right. Well, thank you for my gems and all that other stuff. I could probably choose this in the emulator. I'm just gonna exit. Actually, I don't want to risk it. I'm just gonna go ahead and select it right now. So we're just gonna do 75 of the new resources. Yeah, I just didn't want to risk like losing that, you know what I mean, like that pop-up where it actually gives you the option to choose one of those things. But obviously nobody wants the war coins, so I decided to just gift the 75 of these. Anyways guys, so now that we are somewhat rich with gems, what we can do is we can go ahead and hatch this monster first of all. So oh no, that really sucks, but hey, I don't care. I have gems. I'm rich. I don't care about those room slots being locked. I could easily unlock them, but also wait for the rune experience. So, you know, yeah, we'll wait for the rune experience where there's some discount, obviously. But anyways, so we have Graciel here, guys, and as you guys can see, this is the baby form. So right now we have Celestial, which is at rank 0. But once you get this monster to rank 1, you're going to get Hardened. And I'm sure you'll also unlock a skill besides just the trait. And then rank 3, you have Immune to Torture, which is really good. I like that as just a trait and not a status caster. And then rank 4 and 5, that is when it gets really spicy with, for example, the Mega Taunt from his Awakening. You know what I mean? So I would say to make this monster super useful, you have to at least get it to rank 4 for the damage protection. I feel like rank 4 damage protection, that's definitely going to help you out a lot. So if you could get it to rank 4, that would be nice. That is when the monster becomes like useful, like really useful, I would say. Like you can still use it right now, but like I feel like, you know, up there because of the damage protection and Immune to Torture, that definitely gonna help you out a lot. And also let's not forget Harden. Harden comes in handy sometimes. Anyways guys, take a look at the design. Let me know in the comments, by the way, what do you guys think of the design? Do you guys like it? I think it's really cool. I'm gonna go ahead and feed him up to level 10 real quick because well, actually it's level 15, right? So when you get it to 15 right here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and close that out. But once you get it to, wait, is it 15 or 20? It's one of these right here. It's gonna pop up. Okay, and then we're just gonna do a auto skip, and then we're just gonna go ahead and feed the monster all the way up to level 100. Oh my gosh. So far I've seen the evasion skill to all allies, right? The person damage protection, and also the repentance with moderate fire damage. This monster is mainly going to be a tank. Although he does have a sword, which I assume he might have some attacking skills, but we're about to find out in a second. Now, before we actually take a look at the skills, I do want to compare his stats. By the way, 1000 monster, look at that up there. That's awesome. But before we actually get into that, we do want to go ahead and actually compare the stats here with other ancestral monsters. So in terms of strength, 23,000, that's actually higher than I think all the other ancestrals. Like even JJ, like look at that, JJ has 22k. So that monster has a significantly higher power stat, obviously. This one actually is pretty close, Diablos, but nope, Graciel just is higher. And then when it comes out to speed, 15,600. This one has 15,800, so Primera is actually faster. And so is Diablos. Maybe, wait, hold on a second. What? How is this monster so slow? Oh, because it's a tank. Duh. That makes sense. Okay. But it's actually slower than a couple of these ancestrals that you see. I think even nope, not Everest, but these three right here that you see. Genesis is actually also slower. So yeah, it's just about these three ancestrals that were recently like introduced before him. Now when it comes down to life, I assume he has the highest because he's a tank. So this one has 590k, Primera has 581k, this one has 579, 581, and wait a second, did I just see 581? And how much was this? 590. Okay. So it's still higher than every other ancestral that we see. Even, I think, Roar. Yeah, definitely Roar. Okay. So, yeah, in terms of stats, everything's higher except just the speed. And the speed's just slower just by those 3 ancestral monsters. Okay, that makes sense, obviously. Again, tanks are supposed to be slow, so that is not surprising. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the available skills that we can choose from. So this one deals low fire damage and then removes 20% of total life from all enemies. Now this would be cool against Megatons, for example, because you could remove 80% of life. Because remember, the Megaton's gonna take in all that 20%, so altogether it's going to be 80%. So against King Adam, for example, that's going to deal a lot of damage. I would probably use this when you have evasion. So you know how he has an evasion skill, right? If you were to run this, you have evasion on everybody. Next turn, if you were to use this, this should just negate that damage and you won't be basically taking that back, if that makes sense. Then you have this other one, which is a 50% damage, 50% block damage. Okay, so it's basically a damage section. And then on top of that, it's evasion to itself. So that's actually not bad. I mean, you could probably use this whenever you have your Megatons unlocked, you know what I mean? So the only thing that's really going to go through would be Pierce, or if the enemy tries to remove positive side effects, obviously. But anyways, we have removing 30% of total life from one enemy. That's actually, you know what? Some players are actually upset about this. The fact that he actually removes the life by percentage, I actually like this better because this means that you don't have to give it any strength runes. His role is supposed to be a tank, so therefore don't like waste that extra rune space giving it a strength rune. You can literally just run team speed or life, for example. You know what I mean? So I personally like it. I know some of you guys will probably argue about that. 50% damage protection, skill mirror. What else do we have? Repentance that we saw earlier. And then here's where it gets good, guys. So we have a heavy fire damage to one enemy, deals or removes 40% of total life from one enemy, and applies a torture. That's actually good. I would definitely run this. And then we have this one, which blocks up 50% of the damage, and it applies evasion to everybody. I actually really like this. Okay, so obviously you guys know, when you do unlock this, which is going to be at rank 1, you can actually use this over this. And then when it comes down to this, you can actually run that over this, for example. And I think I saw another, yeah, this one right here. You could probably even like swap it out for this. And then we do have, let's see, this one, which gives you music to control and skill mirror to itself. I don't know how I feel about this, to be honest. The immunity to control and skill mirror. I mean, by rank 4, you're going to have damage section. And actually rank 5, that is. Rank 5, you're going to have immune to control and skill mirror. So you could use it up to like maybe rank 4. But rank 5, you're going to have that immune to control as a status caster anyways, that you're going to be unlocking. So do you really want to run this skill? And also the skill mirror, yeah, it's cool, but you're going to have damage mirror at with your awakening, which we're going to get into in a second. And then you also have this one, which is a 25% total life removal from everybody, applies repentance. You're also dealing damage, by the way, moderate fire damage. So I think this monster could be useful. I don't know. A lot of players are saying that this monster's like mid, this and that. I personally think he could be useful. I feel like he could be useful, but I definitely need to unlock these other skills, obviously, to make him even more useful. And also, again, this right here, this is what I need to get to the damage section. If we could get it to rank 4, that would be awesome, and then eventually I could work my way up to the immunity to control. But anyways, this unlocking this, do I want to, you know what, let's do it for the purpose of the video. I thought I was not gonna do it, but I guess we can. I'm gonna go ahead and gem these two, both of them. All right, I don't know why I still have 10s on this monster, but it's time to remove them. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and remove all these ones. Actually, I don't want to remove all of them because it's gonna be costly. I'll actually save a couple, but I will definitely remove these. Now when it comes down to runes, here's what I would actually recommend giving. Obviously, you could go with the highest rune that you want, but for now we're just gonna give in some level 10s. So I'm gonna do one team speed mutated with life, another team speed mutated with life, and then I would do another one, but in this case I'm just gonna go with this life with level 10. So reason for the life is because, again, his awakening, which we haven't actually gotten into. So take a look at this. So when this monster receives damage 4 times, which is easily, like, you can unlock this easily. Like, I wonder if this is actually if like relics count, for example. If it does, that's actually OP. I actually like that if relics count. Like, I would literally just damage on purpose, like damage enemies on purpose, just so the relics can trigger and this monster takes damage. But we're gonna test it out in a second. So anyways, once that actually gets awakened, you're gonna have 25% damage mirror, and you're also gonna have a megataunt. So yeah, this Megaton's gonna be really nice. So you like imagine like the Megaton with 25% damage mirror, and then you throw in his damage section status caster at rank 4, and the fact that he can't take any tortures at rank 3. I mean, come on, that already, I mean, it's pretty good in my opinion. So what else do we have here? So with a special skill, what happens is that the more positive status effects your allies have, the more damage you're going to deal to the enemies. So for example, let's say we go ahead and stack up just the evasion, just one evasion, right? This AoE evasion to everybody. So I use this to everybody, and everybody has evasion in my team. So that's 3 positive status effects. So that's going to be about 15%, because it actually, no, not 15. It's going to be 10 times 3, so about 30%. So it's going to remove all those positive status effects, but you're going to be dealing damage to the enemies in return. So obviously the awakening is not as crazy as you think, because it's removing positive status effects. I really wish this was removing negative status effects. That would have made this monster so much better. But for this case, like, you might want to use this in like the most, like, you know, in those situations where you're like, oh, I know I'm gonna, you know, just win. I know I'm gonna win, no matter like if all my positive status effects go away, this and that. I don't really care about positive status effects. Like, you could literally have like immunity to stun or immunity to freeze, and you're like, oh, I don't care about like getting rid of that. Then yeah, go ahead and use it. But if you really have some good stuff like, you know, damage boosts and all that other stuff, that's a downside. Obviously, you don't want to remove any of those, so you don't really have to use your awakening. Really, what I feel like what he's really going to be mostly useful for is going to be his virtues. The Megataunt and 25% damage mirror, I feel like those two will definitely help him out a lot. I feel like many players are just going to use him just for that. So they're not even going to use the awakening unless maybe they for sure are going to win the battle and there's trolling or something to ensure, or, you know, just to get that final blow or something, if they're in that like situation where they have to use it. But for the most part, again, it's just going to be for the virtues. So anyways, we have him at 100. And oh, when it comes down to relics, so he has armor and he has sword. So for the armor, what I could actually recommend you guys giving would be a Killer armor. I think this monster could use a Killer armor. Now, I'm not sure if I have any good ones in here for the ancestral ones. There's Barbarian one. So anything that also gives you stamina, it heals and stamina. Like this, it heals and it gives you stamina. So whenever this monster needs stamina, there it is. You know what I mean? You could also give him Meltzer's armor, Tertian's armor, or any of the newer ancestral ones, obviously, which I'm gonna actually work on later on. Like leveling up and stuff. We have Righteous Court Sword, which I feel like could actually be useful. Or you can give in any of the, not diamonds, but actually, you could do diamond if you want. I wouldn't do laser beam sword. Again, you don't really have to worry about power too much with this monster. The reason why I give that mutated strength here is because, yeah, there's some skills that deals a little bit of damage. Actually, there's just one that I'm actually using. So I should probably swap that out with like a speed. All right, so here we go. So we're going to swap this out with a speed. Okay. So anyways, now we're set. Now I really wish I had a another Killer armor. I was actually going to give it to this monster, but I don't. So I'm just going to run that, or I was just going to remove the rune or the relic and just not use anything. But anyways, guys, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to get into a battle. I feel like Albinaso would be a good pair up with this monster because of all the positive stat effects that he's applying. So let's go ahead and let them get a turn in. Look at that. Right as like in the beginning of the battle, he went ahead and attacked. And since it was like a single target and also now an AoE, that kicks in for him as well. So that's another +1, and he's literally just away, like I think he's like 1 or 2 away from unlocking his awakening, which again, it's going to be very easy like the more they attack. Oh, unfortunately that one missed. So when it misses, unfortunately he doesn't get anything, so that kind of sucks. I feel like that's a downside, but it is what it is. So anyways, let's see. He's gonna do that, and I lose my turn. He attacks, I get a +1, and there it is. Finally, we get our awakening, ladies and gentlemen. So you guys ready? Look at this. Oh, let's go. So it was that easy for my awakening to trigger. So just getting damage 4 times. And I know some of you guys make the argument like, oh, he doesn't have taunt. He doesn't have mega taunt. That could be a good thing and a bad thing. Like, for example, the bad thing is, like, obviously he's not going to be taking every single damage. But the good thing can also be like, oh, he's not taking all the damage, but he's taking those AoE damages. And sometimes, like you guys saw, they literally just targeted him in the beginning. Those single targets went towards him. But the AoE ones also can help trigger as well. So here, I'm going to actually eliminate one monster just to make it somewhat easier. get rid of you real quick. The only thing is I don't have any monsters in my team that would remove negative status effects because we really need that right now on our tank. Like that monster needs it. He has all those tortures and all those like he has afraid there. Oh no. Oh, my monster died. Wait, hold on. Wait, actually he's gonna die. He is gonna die. He's 100% dying. There's no way to save him. We need him leveled up, guys. We need him ranked up for sure. Like that rank is not gonna do it. The life that we have and everything. Yeah, okay. Well, at least he took all the damage. He did his part with his megatons. Like he protected these other two monsters at the, near the end. So that's something, I guess. But oh man, that sucks. They just destroyed my guy. Anyways, getting into another battle. We have Cold, we have Diabolus and Avarice. Okay, so Diabolus, look, he straight away just goes and attacks him. And he's going to get his a +1, obviously. I wonder if he actually got one from the other one. Yeah, he did. So it's a 2 out of 4 right now. We really need to pair up with a monster that would actually remove negative status effects. So right after this battle, I'm actually going to do it. So I'm just going to do a single target here, eliminate that tank, get rid of him. And then we have our monster here. In a second, we can actually use him. But I'm just going to do my AoE 25% damage boost and 50%. He attacks him. He just goes for him every single time. What the heck? Alright, I don't know if that's intentional or not, but it's 3 out of 4 now. So we get a turn in here. So we can actually remove life by percentage. So against dodge area, that's going to be a downside, obviously. But I'm pretty sure he had his single target as well. So if you want to use that single target as well, that's there. We have damage section with evasion. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this. And those two, I believe, are actually applied. Yep, there it is. Okay. What we can do is we can do our triple damage. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Wait for it. They can't deal a single damage. But that could actually be a downside too with his awakening. Because his awakening won't be triggering, I guess. So anyways, let them attack. Let them do whatever they want. So we finally get another turn here. We can do our AoE or single target. I'm actually going to do my single target against Avarice. So again, you don't need any strength dreams. Look at that, 285k damage. Thanks to that, and Righteous Court Banner kicking in as well. Or was that actually that was a sword. So we could do we don't need any double damage for our tank there because again, you don't really need that. And there goes his awakening, guys. Finally, so awakening kicked in. And we don't need to give him any damage boost or anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and charge up. And he's going to take every single damage that's going to be coming towards his way. Thanks to that Megatons. Yep. And damage meter is there. Oh my gosh, he died so fast. Yo, no. Okay, he really needs to be ranked up to have that torture immunity, I feel like. He's gotta get that torture immunity. Once you get that torture immunity on this monster, guys, trust me, he will be useful. That's why right now, like, he's dying so quickly because we don't have that torture immunity. You know, like that as a trait can help out so much. It's not even a status caster, it's actually a trait. Yo, how did he just resurrect it? Okay, he uses awakening. Yo, we gotta be careful. I'm actually gonna lose this battle. I was trolling. I was trolling and I'm actually gonna lose this battle. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, GG's, it's over for me. Oh wow, alright. You know what? I'm not even gonna let you beat me. I'm just gonna back out. How's that? Actually, he's probably gonna beat me. Alright, there it is. So anyways, I mean, it is what it is. Alright guys, so here's the thing, alright? So with this monster, I have to get him to at least rank 3 to get that immune to torture. Most of the battles that we've actually went into has been because he's just been taking so many torture damage. He's just been dying so fast. I feel like if you could get that to rank 3, that would definitely help out a lot. What I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to rank him up. So right now, I could only get it to 110, which is just going to give me that hardened. But I could work my way up to rank 3 later on because so yesterday I played a little bit more treasure cave, just a little bit, not too much, and we got ourselves another 400 tickets or so, and we basically have all 600 right now. So right now I could either do that or I can also get Primerian. I've been hearing a lot of great things about Primerian. A lot of players are actually using it. If we take a look at the leaderboards right now, Olympus, I want to see if there's any like actual top players there, or if it's just like still players that are just trying out. So this player is not using Primerian. I wonder if he has the new monster. Oh yeah, he does. Oh, look at that. Graciel's also there. This player has Primerian, is not using Primerian. And what about this third player? This third player is actually using this new monster. Yeah, so let's see what he's pairing it up with. So there's Diabolus and Avarice. Ah, okay. So that's his attack team. And then defense team, there's Primerian right there. It kind of makes me want to actually grind for Primerian. And also, we also got to get the magic one. Jansa, you guys know that. So to get that one, I'm going to have to like gamble this one, unfortunately, because it's a little too late for me. If I could just get that egg, and then I'll have to basically keep doing this, which is a gamble again. you're going to be getting all those other ones. I guess on the bright side, you're also going to be getting some of the newer ancestrals, like these ones, for example. So I guess that kind of cancels out. So right now, I'm really debating what I should go for, guys. You guys let me know in the comments down below. Should I continue going for Graciel and max this monster out? Or should I do a different one like Primerion, or actually try to get Janessa? I feel like since we already got Graciel, we could probably actually just continue with this, because then we're just going to be spending tickets just trying to get Primerion, which could actually which could cost me a lot, actually, because I don't even have the egg. If I already had the egg, that would have helped out a lot. I would have been like, yeah, sure, you know what I mean, we could do it. Same with Janessa. I feel like, actually, you know what, I'm gonna do Graciel. Yeah, let's do Graciel, because again, we already have the monster, we don't need the egg, all we need is just the cells. So if we get those cells, oh my gosh, I only see one, and that's a 50. Oh, look at that. It's only 50 for 400 tickets. I mean, it's better than nothing. Somebody from Team Spirit, I'm not going to call out who it is, but somebody from Team Spirit actually did the same exact thing. He spent like over 1,000 something tickets, or I think over 2,000 tickets, and he got no cells, like literally 0 cells for the monster, which was crazy to me. So I'll take that 50 cell over that, obviously. But anyways, guys, this is gonna wrap it up for today's Monster Tunes video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Yeah.